to Bear Cave Watch Reviews. I'm your host, Papa Bear, and after a long search, I have finally found a Pro Diver 1953 with the original black bezel insert, and today we're going to be taking a look at it and see if it's the best Pro Diver out there. This is a really good looking watch, and I'm excited to have it in my collection. I know that it's been on the market for a while, but I've never been able to find it at a good price to justify it. So that being said, I do want to give it the Papa Bear review. Just to be clear, I'm going to say it again. I bought this watch. It wasn't sent to me. It's not sponsored. I found it for a really great price, and I just had to go ahead and get it. So you know you're going to get a full, unbiased review. As always, I will give you my pros and cons, overall thoughts about the watch, and let you know at the end if it gets the Bear Cave seal of approval. So let's take a look. Okay, so here is the watch. And first thing you're going to notice is it's not on a bracelet. I bought it on a strap, but I do have the bracelet for it. I just haven't swapped it out. So we're going to take a look at it. Put it over here so you can see the specs. And you can just tell it's a really nice looking watch. And Invicta really took their time to do this one. And I'll tell you my thoughts on everything during the video. Now, this is just a regular rubber strap. It just happens to be curved and it goes really, really well with it. So I'm going to put this on the wrist and we'll take a look and see how it wears. Okay, so here is the watch on my 7.5-inch wrist. It's not chunky. It wears very, very well. So very excited. Now I'm going to take it off so we can hold it for the video. All right, so let's talk about the watch itself. It has a 40 millimeter case, 12 millimeter thickness, and the lugs are 20 millimeters. It does not have sapphire crystal. It does have a nice piece of crystal, but it's not sapphire. And as you can tell with the case, no crown guards, so very reminiscent of the 1953. And one of my favorite things is there's no over branding on it. You have Invicta at the top, and that's it. Except at the back where you see the rotor, which is the yellow rotor, which they don't do on all their models anymore. But this watch is just great. I love the flat or matte black bezel insert. I think that's really what I wanted, and I'm so excited to find it. Let's hear what the bezel actually sounds like. Oops. Oh, more noise for you. There you go. Some ASMR for you. All right, so that's what it looks like. And as you can tell, the indices are a little different at the 9, 6, and 3 o'clock. I just think they did such a great job on this one. And I'll definitely tell you all the things that I like about the watch. All right, so I know this next part's going to be a little bit subjective because it's my opinion. But again, it's my channel, so let's talk about it. What I like about this watch, the size, 40 millimeter, perfect size for a dive watch, even if it's just a desk diver. The movement, you know it's going to last. It's a workhorse, the NH35. The dial is simple, clean, great looking, and I like the Loom on it because it is a little different, and we'll get to that during the Loom shot. Design element. Yeah, it is a direct 1953 Submariner Homage with its own flair, I guess, and there's no over branding. I cannot express how much I love that there's no over branding on it, but that is definitely something. Now let's talk about some things that I don't like about the watch. And again, this is just my opinion. And even though this is a newer model and I do have a bracelet for it, the bracelet that it comes with is the standard Invicta bracelet. No solid end links. Clasp is just pressed. And I think that if it's such a big deal of a watch, it should come with a better bracelet. There's no on-the-fly adjustment. And I think since this is such a special watch, it should come with sapphire crystal instead of flame fusion. But Invicta doesn't really care what we say. Now, one thing about this watch is that It's a little different from the regular Pro Diver. I think the build quality is better. It just looks sharper, and you'll see. I'm going to put it up against the 8926 in the Loom test, so you can see the difference when they're pretty much almost the same watch. All right, so you see they're side by side. Not going to do the comparison just yet, but both are Pro Divers. We're going to turn off the lights, charge them up, and see how they look. All right. This is 1953. As you can see, different hands, different dial. Pretty good Loom, not great, but when we compare it to the 8926, very different. Okay, so to finish off the video, I'm really happy with this watch, and I have no issues recommending it to anybody who's looking for a well-made diver. Invicta at least does do that well. Again, for the money, this is an impressive little watch. They are still going for quite a bit online, especially with the black bezel insert. So you just have to do your research. I will put links to it in the description as what's best I find. But the question is, would I give it to the Bear Cave seal of approval? And we're going to say yes. Absolutely. Great watch. The lack of sapphire crystal isn't a deal breaker. The Loom is nice. The handsets are nice. It's just overall a really good looking watch, and I'm happy that I have it in my collection now. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, there's a button down there that you can do that. Follow me on all my social media. As always, I thank you for making it to the end of the video. This is Papa Bear. We'll see you next time.